big pool to sort of get that record out.
Got
So
a power rune too, and Whisper has shown himself.
they need to jump. They've got the follow-up ice path from Magpie as well. Noob. He is ready to really stay in the competition and knock OG out with these sort of plays.
He's got one of his top 3 heroes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely killing those timings.
Another tiny mid, huh?
For more. He's able to now just be super active, and it's
A little bit of a tiny mid situation we got here.
He can get sacked if he does make rotations and doesn't get the connection like this, because it's just easier for the tiny, it feels, with this broken toss. It gets these kills.
And he just, Noob.
He's got the blink so early, so he can just keep doing this.
Tries to see if he can catch Tomato off guard there, but Tomato did have enough strength, shifted up. BZM waiting in the wings to see if they can maybe try.
Pervi message, pisatova,
Bonio.
And they've got the toss.
They'll be able to take him out. We'll lose in return. Ari.
They do use a roar and a lasso there.
They really wanted that hook wing dead.
A nice tip there from Tomato.
Hello.
Tomato utilizes the toss back towards his noob. He was kind of high-fiving them, maybe thinking that they did not have the damage coming in, but I believe Seb had just hit 6, so the kisses came in. Don't believe Noob saw that one coming. BCM?
He's going for plays here aggressively. Omar.
It's going to be close. Not quite. The tornado, though.
That'll do it.
Nice.
Good BZM.
Makes up for it right after I was saying he does have a harder time of getting
How
these kills.
important to eat chocolate before play official games?
It's clean, and now he does have Vessel.
I don't think you need to eat chocolate before official games.
OG striking back quick. But the Naga Siren is free far. And tough to find him at this point.
Looks like they're going to try and smoke you now with the two of them. And BZM feels strong.
Oh, I like this. Now they're looking for the Naga Siren.
Hello,
they don't have the kisses.
Tier 2000.
See if they have the damage to even, if they do find him, if they even can kill him with just those two. They might need the third, and it looks like PSG Quest, they're reading this movement. TA 2000.
I won't cast with Nix today. I take a break. I messaged him. I said thank you so much. Maybe next time TI or something. Maybe grand final. I don't know. But he told me anytime write him. We can do one game. So it's always there. Do it.
So Seb will escape, but the two cores, they're taken down.
Great play from TA 2000. He hides in like the tree line there for a split second after he gets spotted from the Doom. Beautiful song to set up. They have a great lineup for this song. Always when you have Jakiro, you're gonna have these situations happening. It couldn't be even, you couldn't ask for better, even with the toss coming in too. They just lined it up on all 3.
Yeah.
They could have gotten all 3 kills if Omar did save that lasso, but either way, he wanted to get the bigger kills.
And they did, right. You know, as we said, if BZM and Whisper start to fall behind, yeah, he feels how good that setup was.
It was a spicy one. And now up to 8k. It's fast how
what
much
does
he's farming. And he is going to queue up that Orchid next, so can get aggressive. And Malik, he's got the axe. Not the fastest one, I believe.
What do you think about Skim?
Pretty darn quick one as well. As
no comment.
These stacks to go back.
I don't think anything. Everybody is awesome.
We're getting the Doom Radiance fault.
Are we actually?
7 years following this loser.
I guess I mean, they're trying to think of solutions versus Naga-san, right?
Okay.
Check this log real quick.
Okay, that is very greedy.
Why? Because you just die, or?
Yeah, you're very fragile. Are you actually going to be able to utilize a Radiance versus such high burst damage? I don't know about this one. Because they're just, he's 1400 HP versus a tiny. And this Bat and Beast who do steal crazy amounts of damage. Maybe they're feeling desperate. Because the early game, I think they
What is your next team?
Better,
yeah, I do EG. I'm going to EG now.
Get more of the map. This Naga Siren is getting
You
out of
saw
control.
EG have old logo now?
Yeah, I mean, maybe they feel as a team.
Or EG logo.
Even though he got really nice early kills, just the nature of the mid invoker.
I think.
Like, you're likely to fall behind. They just need to have that second core that is going to be able to scale.
I don't know. It might just be.
Yeah, they have this logo.
Just thinking about those items to deal with Naga.
It's back.
It's like Shiva's Radiance and stuff like that. But Shiva's feels like it's just a more natural build-up, especially with the Doom.
You'd be more okay with just going for the Veil into Shiva's.
Yeah, because that's what we've seen on most of these Dooms, even not versus the Illusion Hero. So, I mean, we'll see.
He might change it up. He's yet to spend it. He's got 3,700 gold in the bank.
Malik, the kisses are coming out.
A backup comes in. Malik will fall. See what Noob can get in return. He's able to take down Ari. BZM should be able to get out of here.
Do I miss being the icon of Dota?
Word for it. Can they disengage
I just am myself, and if it is cool, it's cool, I guess. Interesting question.
Drag him over into the hands of Noob.
that ward probably will get dewarded as well too. So playing around that vision that they have there as they strike back quickly. Tomato getting closer and closer to the Manta. So we'll have the answer versus the Orchid that's going to be coming out from TA2000 in moments. But yeah, those other two cores, the Invoker is falling behind again. And I'm just waiting to see if Whisper does commit for this Radiance. I don't know.
Greetings from Boston, shithole Hillways facility.
Anytime you have like 4,300 gold, you're like, why not Radiance?
Yeah, but that's you. I mean,
Slark really bad hero. No damage, no good item build.
I think he's just gonna get popped.
Item timings in general are just not strong enough.
It's not gonna come at the fastest timing either for this Radiance. They'll get the Gallus.
Against the meta.
Those two dragons crash together.
Yeah, his lineup also has synergy with the Shivas and stuff like that. That's why I was just expecting the kind of normal build up.
Jesus, this guy is on some shit, dude.
He's queuing up some other items. So
I'm banning him personally.
Yeah, that's it.
Perma-banning this guy.
He buys it.
It is not a bait. The Radiance is out. Hey, can we get a stat on that one? Do we see any other Dooms go Radiance Rush or not at all?
I'm not tired. My face is just my face. My mom has these things. She's it's genetic. I'm really not tired. I slept pretty good, actually. It's just genetic.
A bit crazy, but yeah, we'll have to see if it does end up working out for him.
I'm surprised it's not like well known at this point.
One match. It's the only one, right? Oh no, there was one. Sorry.
Yeah, there was one other match.
Was it him? I will check in a second here. Tomato. Forcing issue here has Manta.
But the silence. The Manta at the ready. West, they're able to hold back. They're just not able to get a grab on them.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Hello.
I'm gonna check really quick to see who actually if it was him or not. This will take me a second because I'm bad at this to find those items, but I'll do my best.
Yes, I've been in Russia.
Was Roshan, OG.
Epicenter major.
So that they can take this down quick enough. With the morphling around, Tomato here to help out. They should be okay to do this.
Maybe looking to just play around the timing of the Radiance and fight along with it,
stream shots.
It does feel strong versus the Naga and stuff like that in this instance. And does, like you said, does want to continue to try to scale.
You look like you're 40 and laid off. Send me a photo of yourself right now or you're banned.
They're being very hesitant.
Nah, I don't care. But you're banned anyway for 10 minutes.
It's not super fast.
No, but PSG Quest not really looking to react over
there.
Look like everyone's just farming and hitting creeps elsewhere and getting just maximizing. So we'll go down. But a 7k lead for PSG Quest.
They're just getting so much out of the map.
Everybody's hitting creeps.
I've never played with Vigos.
This time on the Naga Siren 102. Can do what he wants, go where he wants to.
Yep, and Tiny Beastmaster overall having a pretty perfect time too. Malik, he's gonna be close to a BKB.
Yes, your streamer is legendary. Yes, loves you. Thank you, thank you. I didn't know the amount of people who are fans, I guess. I didn't know at all. Like legit didn't know. So I was pretty surprised.
And PSG Quest not too fussed about anything. The gold lead just continues to grow. Looking to play around it. Play around more around the Naga Siren here. Dukalis is sitting behind him as well.
When visiting Pakistan, would love to host you. Actually, I've never been.
Ward is placed down.
Never been.
We'll get taken out immediately.
I think I wanted to go Karachi. Was it Karachi?
EZM is just super far behind now. Just constantly making moves. He's 4-1 and 2, but it's a similar situation as last time where he has 50 last hits at the 19-minute mark. We're seeing the Mage Slayer queued up from Ari this time, so looking for answers versus this big magic damage, the Beastmaster in particular. But the BKB is already done, so it's super early for this
in
beast.
Toronto? No way.
So they won't have a pipe from their offlaner.
No way. No way.
From one of the sides to negate some of the damage. This pipe also feels super valuable as well too in this game for an OG.
My dog, you look tired as fuck. Listen. Listen. I am not tired. Second of all, it is just the way my face looks. Third of all, I will fucking ban everyone who says it next time. I might just do it. I might just start banning anybody that says it.
It's not a bad KDA.
It's just now
especially like
scary for him to even show because of those repositioning tools and the burst that they have for him. Omar,
you know, I remember there used to be this.
He might just be able to go for the blink dagger on the bat as
there used to be this like I don't know if she's still active, but the League of Legends caster, I remember she had like something similar, and so many people were like just constantly telling her that. It looks super annoying. Thing is,
do they have enough?
Quite get the toss back onto Whisper.
It's It's just annoying.
But the gold lead just grows.
Now he's going to get
Farming and farming.
Unless OG can sort of make a play around
Shocks.
BGM, it's going to get very close to the point where Noob's going to be nearing double the net worth of this Invoker.
And it's a hero that can do it much
Microphone
easier.
volume
Like
too
once he gets
low.
the
It's
items,
just so much.
yeah, if he gets his Conda, if he gets BKB.
My
it
dog,
all
you look
transfers for the
super
Invoker,
rested,
and he'll just be
energized.
able to
Way
do
to
so
go,
much
man.
damage.
I like
It's
that.
complicated
I
almost for
like
the
that.
Invokers.
Thank
You
you.
have to just be, you know, pretty on point with your spellcasting. Wisdom Rune.
Check here.
OG considering making some type of move here. They'll look at Ducalis.
Is this better?
Into the tier 2, they'll get him.
Maybe I make it louder actually.
Position kill. Tomato still with ages for 2 minutes.
How about
Running
this?
past the
Is this
tower,
good?
Trying to get as much as possible.
Test. Too
Some
loud?
kills, but it's just on a 5 position. And TA2000's heart, it's almost done, and BZM getting gone on. There's rotations.
Said it. Said it.
Well, and that's the tier 2 in trouble as well. They get the song off. He's able to TP. There's nothing to put a stop to this. Tier 2000 gets the kill, gets out.
Oh, what a play. And that's the heart now done. Beautiful songs back to back. We're seeing that difference in gold loss there from the power play. It's 4K. The PSG Quest are just able to make the easier moves around the map, splitting up, even finding opportunities to kill the Invoker. 16,000
Full screen?
net
Sorry,
worth on
sorry.
this Naga. These timings are...
Okay,
Some of the fast
let's
ones,
think
I don't
about
think
the
I've
game,
seen a
guys. Let's talk about the game. Let's think about what's going on.
Orchid at 22.
Yeah, do we get the hard shot?
So
I
we
guess
got
we'll get
this
it out when it's,
game
when it's
3
out.
Naga.
We'll be able to see the timing, yeah.
This looks
Game
this is way faster than the last one that I saw.
Is it the fastest?
3.
think so.
Invoker Doom Morph
He's
versus
got incredible
Beast.
line out. He has 350 CS. I think it's the fastest.
Let's have a
It's
look.
already
Is it
kind
the
of like
fastest?
super free game. How did they end up with these heroes actually? They got Tiny and
Wait,
Beast.
that's
I
just
feel
the
like
heart,
what
though, so
did
they
what
could've
did they
rushed
get?
it
Hoodwink?
before something else too, so I'm
Hoodwink
thinking
Snap.
games
But the
will
problem
be
is
like
BZM
that.
doesn't play. BZM doesn't play mid snap, so I feel Snap is not like some crazy OP hero. It's only if you flex it to mid, but I don't think he plays it. Does he play it?
For the pipe. I thought he might just go for Blink because they're just going to go for the Invoker, but I guess they feel like it's enough that they have the Blink on the Beastmaster and the Tiny. They have these auras. There's the Blink.
He got the setup.
Oh, the Centaur even working with Malik.
It helps out. Macropie's down as well. They're able to burn through BZM. His game continues to suffer.
This game is rough. It feels similar now to that last game where it's Tomato versus the world.
It is.
And it's a game where it's not an easy one for a Morph by any means to solo carry versus BKB piercing, double disables, tons of burst, and a Naga counter pick matchup.
Yeah, this
You
game is
are my
completely
hero.
mad.
No, you are my hero.
Yeah, I don't know. And this Radiance just doesn't feel like it's done much of anything.
He had a vitamin deficiency. I don't think I have a vitamin deficiency,
And I tell you what, Whisper's going to get out.
but I might. I don't know.
And he won't.
He'll get a kill,
He'll get a kill.
but he'll get
Well, yesterday I had some wine, so I think usually when I drink alcohol the next day my eyes are like this too. More so than before.
Tomato just trying to pick up what farm he can here as the more into the Naga Siren.
Yeah, I like it. He was able actually to find someone to actually replicate into, so can get a little bit of extra farm because he needs it desperately in this game.
I mean, how
Bro,
is it
say
that both
peace out
these
the va.
games you feel that BZM has just fallen so
Peace
far
out the va.
behind? Is he just too focused?
Ja nie znają styl.
Does he sort of need
What
to
it
take
means.
some time out
Ja
of
nie
the
znają
schedule
czego to
to actually
znaczy.
hit some creeps?
Still
Why
to
does
this day.
Invoke always fall this far behind?
It can also just be because they're playing very farmy on the Doom and everything too, that he feels forced to make these moves, and this time...
Oh, that's a
find him.
kill right there. They're able to get the jump burst onto Tomato. It's looking pretty rough for OG.
Extremely rough, as they might even get sandwiched up here. Seb?
I know I could just walk up and go for the lasso. BZM's going to get the space to TP out, but Seb's in trouble.
Yeah, this is rough now. I mean, it's been rough for some time, of course, but yeah, it's BZM completely fallen off. Tiny is just making the easier moves with...
Yeah, this Invoker, 60 CS Invoker, it's kind of like,
It's just been a very, very
you know,
nice game from
useless.
PSG Quest to react to any of the moves that comes out. That top plane, particularly,
Dial
when they
code?
get that song and reset everything, they've just gotten so much control out of the game. Even though, I mean, OG got a Roshan, it's done nothing. It did nothing.
And that's got to be rough there, right? When it's
This is overchanged game. There's no other game, I think, right?
Running it, your support snap and the mid.
What you talking about? There's no other game.
We all know the history.
I remember, yep.
How we're supposed
Как дела? Все хорошо. Как ты?
Maybe they forgot who we are. We learn from the legends. And legends don't wait for permission. Neither do we. This is our dream.
What is this commercial?
It's our turn.
What did OG do?
BCM just a difficult place to farm his TA
Oh,
2000.
song setup. If they go just Orchid into the Avalanche toss combo,
They've got so many heroes
they
here.
should be able to kill
Oh,
him.
he got
before-
BKB
Oh, he did.
during the song.
All right.
He's turning.
He's ready to fight back. They'll get the roar onto him. To kill off Omar. Can they get anything more with this OG? They'll try the tornado setup onto Malik, but Malik's BKB allowing him to get
Problem just the BKB for support. Don't know if it matters.
That was a clutch courier
They might still
delivery.
get Malik. They jump in, they get the bushwhack, they'll get both of them.
Tomato's got the work cut out for him, but that is one of the plays that could
And
potentially do. It's
indeed.
still a lot that he has to do, but pretty much the perfect time for the BKB to be delivered. What a courier. Yeah, tip him. For sure. Tier 2. We'll get glyphs.
Sorry guys, sorry full screen, sorry. Я понял.
Respawn in 8 seconds.
That's
That'd be pretty
perfect
huge.
timing for OG.
Yeah, could be pretty
Я
huge.
не смотрел Better Call Saul.
Pressure the map out of it too, and he's going to be getting close to a butterfly. They are scouting the Roche. It will spawn.
See if they want to make the call to head over there and try and take it.
I imagine
Alex back in.
they have to do some type of these desperate moves
Let's go
still. So
for it.
yeah, you go for this Roche.
Я не буду Nixon stream
Ideal
today, not today.
respawning time.
Another time maybe.
It's like
You keep zoning on him. Dude, this game is boring. It's like, in general, watching these games is kind of snore. Because, like, I feel... Actually, I think it's not that hard for OG to win this game. But I think... Only thing I don't know about is, what is his Doom build, you know? He has a Radiance.
Can Tomato do it?
What the hell is this Radiance, dude?
Would be pretty crazy. Aegis.
He's had some pretty insane games.
He has.
This is going to have to be his best performance to try and carry this game
Absolutely.
right now.
It's
React to
very
YouTube
little
instead.
amount of decline, for sure. He does at the least have alacrity behind him. That's the one nice thing. You know, he does have at least some type of amplify, but there is still just a huge difference in gold between him and TA2000. And TA2000 does have a butterfly. Tomato.
Why don't Miracle
Start
join my
shifting.
team?
Of course, does have the Aegis. They've got him once. They have a lasso.
He can't get out.
He's able to get the BKB off. The lasso will come in afterwards. The dragon back is
He's got a cheese,
physical, and
actually.
actually getting the BKB off first does allow him to survive. He's going to play aggressive jump forward towards Omar.
Deep.
The BKB comes
He
to
went
an
way
end,
too
though.
deep.
He could have run. He opted to play aggressive to try and chase for kills, but he was completely on his own, and he pays with his life.
He maybe thinks that he's just gonna get caught.
He just
anyway,
waved
he
in
tries
to
run
death.
because they
It's
do
kinda
have some of the
sad.
Positioning tools, but yeah, ends up just
I've
getting
already
his life.
created a YouTube channel or
They got
TZ
the
Reacts.
Aegis,
We only need our first
a little
video.
bit there with the timing and stuff like that, but put right back into the place.
Oh,
Positioning of the
tier
game is
2000.
he doesn't have the BKB. It's coming on the courier, but
They know where. Oh,
Wait, the
oh,
dust
is it 'cause
didn't
he's
work?
vulnerable to dust during the song?
yeah, but they're still gonna catch him.
They will get him anyway. Indeed, as he comes out of it, the AoE is still over him.
Oh, I'm proud of you on that one, Owen. The invulnerability one.
Well, I mean, how else was
I
it going
still
to hit
though.
him?
That's a good. I'm glad you know that
I wasn't
one.
going to
That's
be
a
like,
good
well,
one.
that's a bug. They
Oh.
pressed dust. It didn't
that's
hit him.
nice. That was nice. You do. And they get Ari in the meantime too. I believe.
Top
Newfound has
5
solo
best players
kill
in the
with a
world.
mistake in there onto him.
It's a super hard metric, but just for you, and while there aren't that many people watching, I'll say,
And they were
I
still
think,
very confident, even though they did lose a couple of games versus Tomato, since TA2000 is just untouchable.
actually I can't, there's too many good
So
players,
early,
sorry.
they don't
I
have-
can't even
They
do
don't
it.
have heroes to really answer it.
I'll tell you the best players.
Whisper has to just
Crit,
hope that he
Zai,
gets the TA2000 just not giving him that opportunity. It's tough to see that
Yeah,
he's
that's
gonna do that type of mistake with the type of game that he's been playing.
Fear?
So far.
Universe?
490. Okay, I won't give him the extra 2 CS, but 498 CS in 25 minutes. Some pretty outrageous stuff. And he's
That's all I
even
got.
keeping up with levels. I always like to comment that too. It's like sometimes these Nagas, these illusions, they fall. It's a level 20 Naga side. So Morphling is level 18, but Naga's still got a 2-level advantage because of everything.
Ah, Semelius, I forgot.
PSG quests. Imagine, yeah, just waiting for Dude to get his next item done.
Yep, they're close to a couple
He's
of them.
casting with
Got so much
Pi?
money ready to spend up towards the Kanda.
Yep.
They'll look for the Tormentor.
Shiva's for Malik, level 20 talents for him in a second as well. Noob about to hit 20 also on top of, yeah, pretty much that full Conda. If he's like to sell the bottle, which you might just do. Could look to put even more pressure out here. BKB also on TA2000. This could be the call for them to just...
What is Universe doing these days? I don't know, but on Steam it says he's online, you know?
Gonna
It
be
just
fun.
says he's
Try to
online
Look for something here.
all the time.
But It's already getting gone on Whisper.
He's ready with the setup. He's able to grab the Doom straight away. Whisper. That's the BKB off.
Can't get the Doom out.
He dies too quickly.
He waved in again. But it should be better. The team's closer, but the problem is he's gonna have to cheese immediately.
But indeed, he's gone. Trying to desperately find some sort of a fight, OG. Tomato getting involved. The
Oh, and they catch the snap.
TO2000 is able to put an end to the escape attempts here from the snap. A Seb also to fall. They're getting very desperate here, OG.
That was.
Hello, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good, guys. You know what I mean? It's every day.
Doesn't even get to do much of it. I mean, doesn't do anything.
It's a blessed day. You understand me? When you wake up, you open your eyes, you look around you. Just happy to be here. You know what I mean?
Tiny, very nice. That could just be it.
It's going to be close to it. They're going to take this mid set of racks. OG, they'll probably have one more fight left in them.
This Naga Siren pick was just way too good. TO2000 has been completely uncontested from start to
Did I rest well? Kind of. I stayed up till 4 AM watching Vikings Valhalla. I had a bottle of wine and cold dove for a couple hours. That was basically my night. It was a pretty good night. I don't know if I rested technically, but you know, it is what it is.
On top of doing very well in their lanes, they had 12 to 15 to 18 stacks or something in the first 20 minutes that OG, they just weren't able to contest, really.
What wine? It's a wine from Australia. It's a Cabernet. It was called 9 Crimes.
Can they redeem the state of this game? Down 24k net worth. You see TO2000 brought through the Naga Siren the once.
I mean, can Whisper get a Doom off is the question. Because have we even seen one? I don't think so. Was it a 1?
I don't know.
Best streamer team?
Right. My mind is
Okay. Koiv got position 3.
yeah, one of the roughest.
Who's a good mid? Who's a good mid? I need a good mid player. Who streams that's good mid?
Does get hit on his real hero. Whisper with potential looking for a jump.
Who's a good mid player?
Whisper will get the Doom at this time, but he's not. No, he's dead. And there's no threat to the Tiny, and now with the song set up, they're ready to go for more.
Oh yeah. Guys, the Stare Bo mid, 3 hero pool. We first pick him Bounty Hunter, Wisp, or Earthshaker, and then so we got our mid and off lane. I will play support because Gork gonna carry. So Gork 1. Stare Bo 2, mid, and Koiv 3. Mason gonna play support as well with me. I gotta carry the animals with my leadership with captain, so I will play support.
Just completely crumbling. Once again, as in game 2, now BZM and Whisper just falling behind. They've had a rough series.
I mean, the itemization, definitely, I know, the Radiance just felt like it's so greedy. They just played perfectly into PSG Quest's hands. They didn't have any form, like, I feel like it just hurt BZM trying to make moves to make up for that they don't have this offlaner making plays and stuff like that. I don't know how much it would have mattered because of how well PSG Quest did, but it definitely didn't help.
Does I stream? Really? Does he?
The toss back onto Tomato. He's got a stun. They've got him.
Oh shit, he does. He's a streamer. Kind of a streamer. I need to rethink about my team now.
We all know the history. How we're supposed to wait for our turn. Maybe they forgot who we are.
He streams, but he keeps talking about how much he hates Dota and rather flip burger. The fuck? Really?
This is our dream. And this is our turn.
The game. BZM
oh, guys, we missed the fucking game. Nice job.
Bottom, but I feel like he kind of killed himself bottom because he was high-fiving them and stuff like that. Ends up getting brought down the once, but overall, a fantastic game plan from PSG Quest.
Yeah. Malik as well. You know, one of those games where you get the Beastmaster late down the draft. Feels pretty good that was left in and he's still able to grab it.
Yeah, how much I actually needed to see some of these damage numbers, and I couldn't believe how many stacks that they were able to get, and also just there was no way for them to really contest the stacks.
This match is probably the most balanced match I think anybody could win, because I feel it's the most even, at least. Like,
absolutely. And yeah, maybe for PSG Quest, less of the bruise stuff and more of the game 2 and the game 3. When they did the classic.
yeah, because I don't know who wins this match. This match can go both ways. I think it's like about draft and like how people play. Like really, like any day OG can win, any day Quest can win. This one for sure Spirit's gonna win. This one's for sure Betboom's gonna win. This one's for sure XG's gonna win. You know, it's like just better teams.
It's amazing. We worked hard and it's paying off. So let's go more. We wanna win more.
I am happy to see it happen yet again, although unfortunately as a result of your victory, OG's journey has ended. So Seb, if you don't mind, could we get your key passed over to Noob as OG's journey ends here, but sportsmanship the whole
What?
way around, as Seb does have a smile on his face. Thank you so much, gentlemen, and Noob, congratulations yet again. And I want to praise you. You're tossing it up in the air much like you're tiny, dude. You got to be feeling yourself in that game 3. You may not know the stat, but that was one of the fastest.
Is it Liquid Tundra? Shit, I wasn't paying attention. That's a high match, actually. These two matches are pretty fucking high. No, dude, it's Falcon's game. I mean, Falcon's game is the highest skill match of today, I believe. 2 championship teams. 2 teams that I would say are in form. I mean, who has Gaimin played, really? Let's think about it. I don't care about this interview. Let's think about it, okay? So, Gaimin, I would say, in hindsight, I think, actually, this group is harder. But the weird part about this group is that somehow Entity was on top of this group. And I'm not sure I would rate Entity as a high team. But at the same time, Betboom underperformed. I think XG kind of underperformed. I think Liquid in group stage is completely animals. Like, they just literally just suck ass sometimes. William, if you're out there, you're bad. Second of all, Falcons. I mean, this group was just really close. So yeah, true. But how did you perform? Okay. Don't even need to see anything about here. How did you perform? My nuts. Where is nouns? That guy's modded in my brain. Hit a soft spot.
This game was in their hands and they just
How's Uhtred? Uhtred is chill.
Yeah, honestly,
it's been really great. Food is good. I haven't really gone outside. Like, I can't even say I literally have not gone outside except go get coffee one day. I walked around, but that was it. I don't really go outside, you know what I mean?
Whereas when I looked at OG this game, I could feel a lot of like timidness. I didn't know, should we go together? How do we use our spells? Like Ari goes bottom, they don't connect. It looked very awkward, but PSG Quest, I'm very happy for this team because honestly, they look amazing.
And it's awesome to see what they're capable of as a series progresses, because we've seen them draw everybody during group stages. They drew everybody except Entity, who 2-0'd them, but that doesn't mean...
What happened to Koivka? Is he streaming? I haven't seen him, like, at all. But I wasn't really looking, but yesterday I didn't see him, I think. Where is he? Is he not streaming these games? Two days ago. 4 days ago. I thought he came to Riyadh to stream. Like, to stuff. He said the setup wasn't nice, so he can't stream. I thought he literally went there to stream, though. I thought he was there for that reason. I thought, if that's the case, I thought they would, like, set up a nice place for him, you know. What do I think about GG Falcons Tundra Liquid? Okay. I think, let me see.
Turn up! This guy is crazy as fuck. He's got to be on Molly or some powder or something.
I mean, I think Falcons is gonna win 2-0 probably. But I cheer for both teams. But I think, sure.
After the kill, he waits a little bit. They go on him, so then he songs, but he also forces the mortalist kisses.
They all TP in.
This guy's good. This guy's good.
Yeah.
So he knows this hero's limits very well, but that kind of macro play.
We game and beat them 2-0 in group? The fuck?
That was literally
Actually?
my thoughts as I was watching. I was just like, dude, this guy's so good. Like, this is really good Dota. If you're
Betting my house. Okay. What is this profile picture, dude? What I think about Mira? He's a beast. He's a top position 4. Oh yeah, I mean they should have won game 2, I think. At least. Should have been like 1-1. Was it game 1 or 2? They should have won game 1, I think. Or game 2, I don't fucking know. Ah, this is when they picked Razor offlane. Like, this is not even a real game. But they kinda knew about Tiny mid first though. Like Falcons came into this tournament with Tiny knowledge, you know? What is this LMAO? Q. U. No more gym? Nah, dude. I'll do it when I get home. I don't know. Maybe I can go 3 games. Who knows? What's the statistics looking like? Why is Troll's win rate so high, actually? How can I pick the best carry for the best situation? So it matters a bit. It matters a bit like what you like playing. A lot of people like preference and like stuff matter. A lot of people might pick a Monkey King in the same situation and they might pick a Medusa. It's kind of like a paradox. There's no like 100% right answer. Well, technically there is 100% a better hero, but it also there's some variables like if you're better at the hero and you understand it more, then it can be more useful to play a hero that might be like AI worse pick, but better overall for you. Niks nie zval iba sekundně? I told them we can cast another time, not today.
Well, you guys picked Brood in game 1 because you wanted to have default loss.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but then, so let me ask more about it. So game 1, I personally prefer the OG draft in that game. I think if you guys make one mistake, you will probably lose. But can you tell me from your perspective, like what you guys needed to do? Is it just avoid the one throw, enemy wisdom rune, and then you win, or what's the deal?
That's exactly what happened. We was winning, I think game 1, minute 10, but we wanted to make good move to kill beast, and they will TP one by one, follow dying. But we messed up gank. Omar was very far from Void Spirit, and one by one we just die like oops. So if it moves works, I think game over right here.
Okay, what do you do as a carry player when your team, all 4 of them die, and you're just like,
say good job.
Well done, guys. Okay, go next.
Go next.
Okay, we have a replay for you. I wanted to ask you.
Look at the
screen right there. I wanted to pick your brain on this. So, you TP in here. You use the illusion to scout, or you don't TP in, but you song. You catch 3 heroes. I want to know what you feel, what you do. What do you say to your team in this moment?
I was scared. And then I realized they don't understand it's real hero. I'm calling TPS. I skill song, and we just kill them.
Why didn't he doom him actually? He just didn't know it was real, or what? Like, but it looked like he hit the neutral creep, right? I think he hit the neutral creep. He should though.
React. I think some people at home might be very jealous at that. In game number 3, I was curious how far in advance you guys wanted to
Thought
go
on
for
Jenkins style. I don't care.
Like, was it a plan from the get-go?
Let the dude do whatever he wants.
We come up with Naga last second, I think. We didn't.
Who is that? Who's Moomin? What a troll! Family of white round fairy tale characters with large snouts that resemble the hippo. However, despite their resemblance, they are trolls. Who asked me this question? Who asked me this question? You remind me of he said he reminds me of this guy. Where is this guy? He's fucking banned. I fucking banned that guy I banned him I think only 1 hour. I might just ban him 4 hours. Where the fuck is he?
I'm gonna just focus on that for now. Yeah, I also feel like I'm reaching maybe the limits of like how much disappointments I can take, you know. Because I really tried my hardest for this tournament. I think we really built something strong. Didn't get to show it to the world, to the fans, which is my biggest disappointment. I think we only showed it to the other teams behind closed doors. I think all the other teams probably also expected us to place high, because yeah, we had great momentum coming into this. Didn't get to show it, so that is my biggest disappointment. So I can only, you know, like stick to my words. Like, we really tried as hard as we could. It came down to you know, pressure can maybe disconnect people, create some sort of doubt, and I think there was a lot of that going in the last series, which led to just poor Dota. Like, I think we did not manage to stay as strong as the team was, like as in united, as much as we should have. And that's just the rule of Dota. Like, it's not only about how good you are or how good you play, it's like how strong can you be as a team. Yeah, and I think we failed to do that this tournament.
I can see that it definitely is having an impact, but on a happier note then, you're at least going to be able to go back home. What are you most excited to do when you finally get back?
parenthood, I guess. Not so far of what I've been doing this entire season. So hopefully I'm good enough at that. But now I'm just
Called us Team Animals. Right there, boys. He said, not far from what I've been doing. Fucking raising a bunch of animals on OG, trying to show them how to fucking not be...
what the boys put up. I mean, there was a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and I'm proud of that. Competition is tough. I mean, it doesn't always pay off the way you expect it to. I just hope a lot of lessons were learned. And then you just, life goes on, you move forward. At this moment, everything seems a bit dark, but it's not so dark. You know, you wake up the next day and you get back at it. Maybe even even the same day if you're tough enough. So everything is good. Thanks for the support, and we really tried our best. It wasn't good enough, and
that's a very mature thing to say, and it's reality. It might look like the world is closing in around you, and it feels that way, but the sun rises, and it doesn't. The moon something, yeah. Ponyo.
Thank you very much. We'll send it back to the studio.
Kinda hungry, dude.
To family man Seb, and indeed OG.
I wanted to check out some food,
we'll
guys.
see as we are gonna see their key getting crushed here. Oh, you gotta line it up proper, otherwise you don't know what will happen. But he did it there in the end. Whew. To be honest, though, I mean that was an intense elimination series for me. I can't wait to see Quest further down the line up against Team Spirit, but I'm also kind of okay with letting elimination series rest for a little bit. I am down to switch to the upper bracket here for Re-Up Masters, so we're gonna take a break, but when we're back, it is time for Falcons versus Gaming Gladiators.
Know the history. How we're supposed to wait for our turn.
Hello?
Maybe they forgot.
A lot of ads, eh? What do we do now, guys? What do we do now? Got some food though. Yesterday, I was farming in Elden Ring, guys. I was farming, right? I was doing the gold thingy on the I don't know what it's called. Cork waiting for me in Discord? No, he's not. I messaged him, asked him what he's doing. He didn't reply. The waves of gold farming. Yeah. Yep. Dude, Vikings Valhalla is a beautiful show, guys. I recommend it. Look at this show, man. Let me tell you. Look, it's beautiful. 7.3? No. Let me tell you a story, right? Let me tell you. They don't know. They don't know because they don't know. You understand me? Понимаешь? You don't need to watch previous Vikings. Any nudity? Yeah, there's some. There's probably actually quite, I would say, defined by not by some, there is a lot. Why would you ask that though? Is that what you desire? Or you don't want to see nudity? Which one is it? You're on the spot right now, Mr. Oh fuck, I lost where this guy was. What's wrong with sex scenes? It's just life. They do them weird in movies and make them over dramatic and shove it in your face. Is that true? Can you give me an example? Привет, привет. Hello. Example, Euphoria? I never watched Euphoria. That's the one with Jenny in it, right? That's Jenny and The Weeknd and shit. I mean, I already know, dude. I already know The Weeknd's gonna produce something kind of cringe. Oh, that's Idol. Sorry. Здорово, здорово. Drake produced Euphoria. I mean, did he actually do something, or he put his name on it, you know? Remember Paris Major? My daughter asked me, is this nice guy still play? I said yes, but he isn't nice at all. I remember. I remember you, yeah. Hey. Come on. I'm a nice guy. Kind. Some call me Artur Babayev, the kind-hearted. Понял? I've seen the first 2 seasons of The Bear. Dude, The Bear, epic show. Epic. I actually really enjoyed it. I recommend everybody to watch it. It's a very good show. It's like low-key, dope show. The king!
Falcons and Gaming Gladiators are making their way to the Kidia Arena to play their upper bracket semi-finals match. A best of 3 here for Re-Up Masters, live from the Esports World Cup. And these two teams already have secured top 6 by just being here. Winning here will put them at a top 3 finish at Re-Up Masters. That puts their prize money from $300,000 to $600,000.
Do you think Dota teams should have walkouts like UFC? Like they should do something like...
We're about to witness one best of 3 for $300K which is very surreal. It goes, of course, for both our semi-finals, our upper bracket semi-finals today. Later today, we'll have Liquid Tundra. But Falcons and Gaming Gladiators are a little bit more special because of their...
Can you just imagine a bunch of gamers just like walking out to this, like
yeah, they can get 260 extra points actually, Shiver, and I know from
just like walk out like this.
Hey, you're tuning in to the South Top Dog DJs. You know what I'm talking about? DJ Cinemax, get him!
It's a dirty game, it's a dirty world. I sell cocaine to a pregnant girl. Ain't no telling what I do for that paper. And when it comes to selling dope, I got a major dirty game. 40 pounds a week, 40 different flavors. I'm not a drug dealer, I'm a lifesaver. Saver. Every day of my life I'm counting paper. I'm Stitches, but I'm also...
You remember Easy Alliance? You entered with Easy? I think so. I think I remember this.
I know how to sell it. I move it. I don't believe the stories these boys be telling. Stop lying. Your goons ain't goons, my goons, they all be felons. They gon' slice your ass up like a watermelon. Word around my hood is you snitching, bruh. Why? I can't fuck with you.
Yeah, but
and I've heard some good things about their teams in other games. They picked up some same formula as Dota, where they picked up.
Okay, I feel good now. After eating, I feel more focused.
Just like they did with Team Pickles.
Let's go.
Going for that strategy is very interesting.
Let's go.
It worked in Dota. We'll see how much it works in the other games. Of course, as you also saw, we changed it up on the panel. Welcome to the panel, Fear. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. Got to come in on one of the best series of the day, so can't complain.
Yeah, definitely.
What did I eat? I looked like it was yesterday's chicken, cooked with potatoes, like chickpeas, and some breakfast sausages. So I think,
they've kept that pedestal status.
Yeah, I think they have, for sure. I mean, they had one bad day during group stages, and then they were back to dominance. And this team just
any plans switching to
when you think about what these players can
pause
do
5?
by themselves. Not even
Well,
as a unit.
let me
So
tell
you
you.
combine them as a
Let me
team.
tell you. Let me tell you something. Where is this? My position 5. This game. Let me tell you. This will be my resume. My resume right here. 1 stomp. You know why? Single, solo, me. Check it out. My resume right now. Check it out. Check it out. My vision. My significant items. 44% of kills. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So like, kinda was like, and they also like did some insane thing was putting Beast mid into Monkey, which is insane counter. So like they just cheesed with like one thing that they can do, and just can never happen again that you cheese like this. So yeah, like I would think else it would be an easy 2-0.
Okay, you guys play a lot of tanky heroes typically, but sometimes you've been playing some Slark off lane. Well, what's
easy
the
2-0, eh?
there? Are you just trying to like break their safe lane in a weird way and win the game off that?
I mean, I think I played this hero when I transferred to carry, so I took this hero with me to other teams because I believe this hero is still like a really good hero. Like I still believe this is a really good hero. And when I took it in offlane, like I knew that in safe lane it was harder to have lanes, but in offlane it's really easy to actually have lanes. And the hero got a lot of buffs, and I know that I'm a really good Slark. Like it's my most played hero in like last 3 months. So I said like, why not like I play it since I play it already a lot. So I've tested it and it really worked well with us.
All right, great. You seem like a very confident player. What's it like playing stage matches? Do those stress you out at all?
I would say every official game is for me stressful. I would like before any match I would be stressed. Doesn't matter group stage, main stage, even online I would be stressed no matter what. But the moment I enter the game, I know there is only 2 things in front of me: is me and the screen, and there is nothing else. So yeah, that's what I focus on when I enter the game.
It's a great thing to focus on. Well, thank you for
Be in the screen, motherfuckers. Be in the screen.
I was about to say, this man, when he plays Dota, he does.
我有自己原則，我就唔想成世俾人撳住嚟打。你好中意同佢慳咩？我信咗3年，我等一個機會， 没这名马面对我外，接受马面对我，记住也不是自己说话。
Tournament. This is a team that plays incredibly fast. They have historically through their whole career. And it turns out this patch is really good for playing fast. And they're getting their groove. They're finding the auras. It's an aura.
Try more, guys.
And now Gaiman is back. Whenever the auras come back, Gaiman will come back.
Very good.
It sounds so straightforward. Also, one thing that I know.
Hey, focus up, Dryacha. What the fuck you doing, brother? Get your fucking head in the game, bro. You see them smiling and shit? It ain't funny, man.
About how much better they
Jesus.
in person, and it seems like Jenkins bootcamping before this, and the in-person communication really helped them step it up as well.
I think that makes sense. I'm just gonna be completely dead honest about this team. They're like a fraternity. These guys are the boys. You know, they really vibe together when they are together. They also have a lot of really strong opinions on the team. I know Ace, Quinn, and Celery in particular.
I've never been to Kazakhstan though.
Very assertive, very confident in their ideas, and I feel like that's the sort of thing that is a lot easier to work out when you're face to face with somebody. And I know that Quinn in particular said that after the first series they lost against Heroic, he had a basically pep talk that he did.
Is that over?
So he got to do one of those face to face things where he pumped up the team, and boy did it work.
Hold up, I go get some more food.
We've just seen very stable performance from Gaming Gladiators, and normally that is for the retro. The stable performance is sometimes a little bit of question mark, but this event he is definitely a stable carry that the squad needs, and he's also the person that is taking the interviews with Purge.
Hey, I'm here with Duracho of Gaming Gladiators. You guys had a bit of an up and down group stage, but your previous match, you guys won it very confidently. So how are you feeling right now?
Against Entity?
How are you feeling about your team as a whole? Like, are you guys at good strength and stuff like that?
Okay, I think we are pretty confident, I hope. I hope nobody's gonna be stressed during the first game at least, and I hope we're gonna win.
Do you guys feel like you've recovered appropriately from some of the losses in group stage? Because I talked to some of your teammates and they said it was up and down at times, but you had good talks and you feel like you're in a better place. Do you agree? Do you feel like you guys are in a good place? Yeah, during this tournament.
We just play awful every tournament. We talk a lot, but as you can see, it doesn't help us, and we just keep losing every game. I mean, not every game, but at the end we are losers. So it's pretty sad, but right now I think we are in a good mood. We have good strategies, and we are playing really good.
Okay, are you confident against Falcons for your upcoming match?
I think so, yeah. how else I can be? Like, pretty confident. We'll see what's gonna happen in the game. Because, yeah, I hope we're gonna draft good heroes, and I hope our communication is gonna be really good.
Okay, your hero pool has been a little bit, it's not limited, but you played a lot of the same heroes this term. You played a lot of CK, a lot of Ursa. Are you worried that it's gonna get countered because you keep sticking to the same heroes?
I don't really care because we are playing against team that hero pools is 10 heroes, I think, or something like this. So we kind of similar to them. So we'll see. Maybe it's gonna be countered. Maybe I'm gonna pull out something new. I don't know right now. I don't know what is gonna happen.
Okay, great. Well, good luck in your upcoming.
What did you say, guys? Just a summary.
Thank you, guys. Cheer for us. Don't flame me too much. See you.
Always good to hear from the Retro, and he seems to not really know what's going to happen in the series, and that's good. We don't like to be spoiled anyway. But my question regarding Gaming Gladiators, Effie, is last year they were best team in the world. Are they back to that form?
I'm not sure if they're back to just being indisputably the best team in the world, but they are definitely back to a very aggressive.
GG are shit, but they're playing against a 10 hero pool team. There's no fucking way he said that. If he said that, respect. That's respectable to say.
The Underlord, when you see Gaiman play, heavy priority on it because they just play around it so well. Other teams, they've been ignoring it.
What a fucking beast,
They have been
dude.
ignoring it. Fear, this team, these two teams, how do they match up against each other in terms of playstyle? What are you expecting to see?
They're both fast in different ways. Like, Gaiman's very fast in the 5-man.
I'm sorry, is your first language Russian? Kind of. When I was 1 year old, I learned Russian.
And Mars type of heroes run around the map, get kills really quick. Same with Mulrain.
But
Skeeter, one of the most hyper-aggressive carries as well.
as soon as I started getting around like the age of 4, 5, 6, I started to... Like, I heard Russian when I was 1. and I started speaking Russian as I got older, but I couldn't speak English that well, so I started to focus on my brain power in English. Then I learned English fully, so technically I learned English fluently first. And then I had to go to Sunday school for Russian when I was like 10. But you know how it goes, brothers. I don't go to that dog shit Sunday school, come on, man. So as soon as I got old enough to say no, I didn't go.
But he also carries, and it's very important that even though you've got this wild, like, chaotic factor in Duraccio, that they still trust him to make those calls. Even if he makes the call and he screws up, you would rather that trust.
Do you regret it? Yeah,
still
I do.
Be there and
I
then
should
have
have.
the
I wish I
screw-ups,
went.
Because clearly it's good enough to still work out for this team. They still have incredible results.
Yeah, we have a slight delay, so I know you have a start time in mind with a slight delay with getting the players ready to take the stage, so bear with us, but it's perfect for us because we don't get a lot of time normally to talk too much about the player matchups, but there's one player matchup in the series that I'm incredibly interested in because on one side you got Gaming Gladiators Quinn, veteran, you know, mid laner for a
Why
long,
don't you
want to
be on screen talent for TI? I don't know. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't even know what I want to do.
Have retired. We might not have seen him in the scene anymore. And on the other side, we got one of the youngest mid laners, actually the youngest mid laner in the scene, and a newcomer-ish in Malrine. Effie, this matchup, how do we feel like about this mid matchup? Because it could be incredibly explosive.
It really can.
That's a nice
be.
watch,
I
though.
mean, when you think about gaming, you think about mid gameplay. Like they've always built their team around playing for those runes, playing for that early mid tower, trying to smoke gank on the other mid laner. Whereas like,
Am I retiring? I don't know.
Often do rotate to him. They do help him, but he does the same for them too. Like you'll often see Malrine on these pangos go to side lanes instead of ask for a rotation for that mid lane and try to kick out the enemy offlaner instead. Like he is more capable of like deprioritizing his lane when he needs to.
Yeah, anything to add to that? Here?
I mean, I could just, their hero pools are pretty vastly different, I'd say, which is very interesting. They share like the Pango and stuff, but Quinn's been playing a lot on Invoker. Don't typically see Malrine picking that up. Sand King, something Malrine likes a lot, but Quinn isn't picking it all right now, so they have quite vastly different like hero pools. But they
oh,
still
shit, we got 10-year follow, boys.
As mentioned, and oftentimes in this meta too, you see the carries join this too. They'll save their TP, they'll TP in Skater, Duraccio, they live to get active. Now you expect a lot of fighting around that mid lane to make sure these mid laners have a good game.
I think one. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Bob.
I have a Quinn quote that I wanted to run by you guys. I don't think he would mind if I said this because it's a funny one, but it's also interesting. So, and this was like, we were just talking casually, right? And he said this quote where I was like, dude, I gotta write that down. Like, not for panel, now I'm saying it on panel, but I was like, I just wanna remember this moment. He said, I'm successful because I hate myself. And I was like, dude, that, okay, number one, it's a little sad, but number two, it's like, it really describes,
I feel like that's some Whiplash shit. That's what the movie's called, right? Whiplash?
In Dota 2, he grinded and grinded and grinded, and people told him that he couldn't do it. He was this good Christian boy in pubs that, you know, wouldn't swear, yada yada, that sort of thing. And he had this whole aura about him where he was this noob pub star. Everybody was annoyed by him, and then he got a little better, playing for tier 2 teams, watching people integrating what they were doing into his play stuff. He just stole all of these ideas, and then, like, he basically is the epitome of he grinded until he was good.
But, okay, how do you explain?
And Malrine on the other side,
very talented.
So Malrine on the other side is raw instinct and talent, and just and just brain power.
That's actually a fair point because Quinn.
Brain versus, or what is it? Hard work versus talent.
Because he has studied every matchup to a T and practiced it 100 times.
Every last hit.
Every last hit, every movement, every micro step, he has an opinion on for every mid lane matchup. Whereas with Malrine, it just feels like Dota is instinctual for him. He doesn't necessarily put too much thought in what he does. He just has a feel for it, the way like Prime Miracle did back in the day.
Messi versus Ronaldo?
A vastly different style. I don't think we can even.
Is Messi the hard work guy? And Ronaldo's talent, or what?
Have proven to be successful. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in the upper bracket semifinals. Although I do wonder how he went from very nice, no
Messi
flames,
down
in pubs.
Actually, are we throwing to a break?
No, not yet.
We're not throwing to a break.
Not yet.
Because I actually want to talk about this. We were talking about this concept of toxic fuel. Check out Dr. K on YouTube. He's a great video about this, right? Toxic fuel. A lot of people, who are toxically fueled, they will trade suffering for success because they're so mad.
Yeah, that's
they're
me.
So mad that the world isn't a certain way that they're willing to suffer to get the thing that they want. And
Dude,
the thing is,
I'm pretty sure the reason that I was conditioned by RuneScape, dude. Can you imagine the shit you did in RuneScape, dude? Literally, to play the game, you just did the same action thousands of times. Dude, you know how many dragon bones I offered to the fucking gilded altar? I think I offered like 11,000 to get 95 prayer. You know the hard work and sacrifice I did for this? For what? For a little fucking, what is it even called? Soul split? For turmoil? Like, what's the point? God, the game pisses me off.
Growing up, and he's becoming wiser, and he's applying the toxic fuel where it should be applied in life.
Fair thoughts?
I mean, doesn't Falcon have plenty of that toxic fuel too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I unironically think it's very important. Otherwise, who would be psychotic enough to grind this much Dota to the point? Amar hasn't played. He's played a game of Dota every week for like since he.
You shouldn't focus on the result. You shouldn't focus on the result. You should enjoy the process. Yep. This is what I enjoy. Coming back from school, fucking shit day at my high school. Or elementary school, I don't know what school. Anyway, dog shit fucking teacher telling me what to do some homework, my chemistry package, right? And then, yeah, go enjoy fucking clicking Gilded Bone on the altar, and then teleporting, house teleport tab, enjoy it. Just keep doing it. Do it, like, I don't even know how many times I did it, like, 100 times. No, actually like 300 times, I think. Enjoy it.
In depth about the dynamics of the lanes in terms of, you mentioned earlier, I think it was you anyway, about how Ace and Tofu are the more vocal players on the side of gaming. Does that also mean that they are the ones that need to be shut down most if you're looking at gaming from Falcon's perspective?
I think Ace probably. From what I've heard about this team, he is very vocal. He's often the guy with auras, the tanky dude who makes like first contact. So obviously, if you're the first contact hero, aka you're the first person that runs in, and either you press a stun on them, or you run in, they kill you, or they do damage to you, and then your team gets like good positioning. You see where the enemies are. He needs to be the guy that does, like, he needs to be vocal to be that guy, because otherwise, your team is not going to save you, and the fight goes horribly, and you're just kind of feeding. So I think shutting down Ace has always been a good play for teams, and I think also when we saw Gaimin struggle the most was when
I get some water.
Completely shutting down Ace.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. And a lot of that has to do with, I think, Dyrachyo too. You need to have like 2 rocks, that way Dyrachyo can do his thing without being punished for it. So if Ace has a bad game and Dyrachyo has a Dyrachyo moment, all of a sudden you're probably losing the game, right? But if Ace is always having a good game, Quinn almost always has a good game, now Dyrachyo, he can have a feed, or he can just win you the game by having a good play. So it's very important that Ace is a very stable for the team. If he has a bad phase or not a good patch, that's when you see Gaimin kind of struggle, because he needs to do well.
He does need to do well. What did you want to add?
I think Gaimin have stepped into their own a little bit more throughout this tournament, where it is true when Ace gets shut down, the games look incredibly difficult for them, but I feel like individually, every player on this team has stepped up, where you can even see like Celery will be carrying late games on Enchantress. You see Tofu building to scale instead of building for his team sometimes on his Hoodwings, right? On his Monkey Kings, he's going Gleipnir instead of, I'm going to buy Lotus Orb, I'm going to buy Solar Crest and put it on you. So a lot of these players have like taken it upon themselves within this team to be that late game security without just having to pigeonhole it all on one player.
That's true.
That is definitely true. Gaming Gladiators, of course, they started in the upper bracket last Tuesday, and they were able to 2-0 Entity. But before that even happened, I was sitting down with Celery for a conversation. Hello, I'm here with Celery. Good morning, Celery. How are you doing?
Good morning. Yeah, pretty okay.
Pretty okay. How are you feeling about the last 5 days of group stages you played?
Pretty good. Started off slow, but went better with every day.
Yeah, happy with your own performance as well as your team's?
Yeah, I think we did pretty well. We improved a lot.
You have party hat in RuneScape. No, I had Halloween masks, and I had a Santa hat, and I had yeah.
How are you able to reset between every day with that in mind?
Well, you have a lot of time to be mad and then talk about it, so that helps.
Yeah.
And then you just go for another one.
It's like the only game that.
Group stage, so we're used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the tournament is just getting hype right now. To be honest, it's just getting hype.
So, what is the main challenge you feel like you faced during the group stages that you had to overcome?
That was just in our first series after we played Heroic, and we lost 2-0. Because we didn't really play in the way we wanted to, and we just played very slow and let things happen to us. Then Quinn had a boss speech, and then we were back. So it was pretty easy after all. We didn't realize that was all we needed.
The Quinn bus speech.
Yeah.
Care to elaborate?
Yeah, I just talked like he didn't want this to happen again, like it happened all year. That we just kind of, we'll see where it ends. Maybe top 8, maybe not. Maybe even third, but we can lose at any time. So now we just play to win.
Was it an angry speech or a happy speech or powerful speech?
Powerful. He said he also just gave it for himself, but it works for everyone.
That seems like a good speech to hear for sure. The playstyle that we've seen being most successful is very fast-paced at the moment. How are you liking the current way to win?
I like.
Ketchup. Oh, gurk. Een driehoekige Whopper. Nieuw Doritos met Flame Grilled Whopper smaak. Krijg nu een gratis Whopper bij aankoop van een zak Doritos Whopper.
What is this stream? The DJ stream or some shit? Where's the three screen dance, you know? Oh.
하고 이제 도끼리 초심 몰카 예.
I gotta steal someone's title real quick.
But then it went better and better gradually. And I think against most teams we probably have slightly more losses than wins. Because we lost everything the first week. So it took a while to catch up.
Have you been keeping an eye on the other group as well?
Not really.
How come?
I don't like to look at the standings when I'm playing.
Okay.
So like every so often I see a game. Like yesterday I saw a little bit. And I was surprised to see like, oh, this team.
Bro, what's happening? Hello, Jesus.
I feel like they improved a lot recently, but they just couldn't catch up. I saw a few of their games, one against Liquid, where they did really well and they were leading a lot, but they just don't have the grasp yet in the mid game of how to close out the game because this game was in their hands. But
this guy's just yapping, dude. No one cares. Jesus, Gustav, come on, get the game going, dude. Jesus Christ. Game is delayed? Yep, that's why I opened Elden Ring. You already know, I already know. I've been full trading 14 months. It's just nothing but a scam. I've decided to go back to school and get no fucking way he tweeted that, dude. If he tweeted that shit, let me check. I'll fucking dude, I'm about to ban this fucker if he's lying. I got the chat paused on your ass. Red Baron. Did he actually write this? What the hell is this guy? No longer a fish, now a troll. Dude, what is Jackie fucking smoking, dude? Smoking that loud or what's happening? I don't get it. What the hell is he saying?
Going 0-4 is not something we expected, but it was a bit of rough loss. We tried our best to handle it well and learn from our mistakes. And I think the important thing learning from those 4 games is that we understand like these games are competitive. We understand the mistakes that were made, and we understand that most of them were completely winnable. So it's not like we got completely blown out. There's no chance for us to win. And as long as we learn from our mistakes, group stages is often used for improvement, and we used it as such.
There was this one era in the DPC where, depending on how you did.
Bro, I don't really care, honestly. I don't care. Like, you know what I care about?
뭐예요? 수은만은 있어요. 언제 올라오냐고? 아니 2주는 걸리지 않을까?
Just because I think it serves as a good warm-up and as a good practice for the teams competing.
Time is it in Toronto, guys? It's okay. Link, please. Link, please.
More importance to them, and I think people.
I love you, man. So glad I got to meet you last. Yeah, you're the best. No, you're the best. Why is my Elden Ring not fucking open, dude? Yo, is he gonna stop blabbing, bro? Just go listen to some music.
We all know the history.
Support the streamer. Support the streamer, guys. Watch some ads. Subscribe.
We learn from the legends. And legends don't wait for permission. Neither do we. This is our dream. And this is our turn.
Turn up. This guy's crazy as fuck. He's gotta be on Molly or something, or some powder or something.
It's just the music stream. What are you guys being weird about it?